Hello everyone and welcome back to World City Studios. I'm Harv and it's been a very long time since I've done a stop motion. I've been doing a lot of the game footage for LEGO Star Wars 2, the complete trilogy. And it took me a long time to do this, but today I'm finally showing off my new clone army of 2015. And it took a while to take apart most of the clones because I customized a lot of them, and now I have to take them all apart and put them back into their vanilla form so that I can get a full account of all the clones in this video. So, without further ado, let me show you all 86 clone minifigures and all the vehicles, assets, and properties that come with it. So, we'll start in the back. We have all the Empire class troopers. There's 16 of them. We've got, sorry if the camera's not focusing, by the way. We have a AT-AT driver, 6 Galactic Marines / Snow Troopers, depending on what the era is. We've got 2 Scout Troopers right there. Yeah, right there. 4 Stormtroopers, I got an extra on. And 2 of these new Death Star Troopers. They came with this really derpy gun set. And to lead them all, we've got the fabulous Commander Thyre. He's basically a scout trooper with green arms. You may have seen him in Classic Battle. If you haven't, watch the video. It's really good. So, those are all the Empire class troopers. Over here, we've got all the Clone Wars clones. So we've got 10 regular class clones in the back here. I gave 2 away, so I would have had 12, but yeah. We've got 6 bomb squad troopers, 2 Eth Koth troopers. It's kind of hard to see the green, actually, right there. 2 gunners. Right there. And we've got a Wolf Trooper and Commander Wolf himself. And then in front we've got an ARC Trooper, 2 Red ARF Troopers, 3 regular ARF Troopers, 2 Old Republic Troopers, a Clone Pilot. This is the one that's most accurate to the TV show. We've got a 501st clone, and we got Captain Rex. And I use most of these on this side, but majority of the Clone Wars ones I don't like at all, and I don't plan on using any of them. However, I do use the arms and legs for like customization, but they're just awful minifigures. I mean, like, just, you know, there you are. There. Alright, that looks much better. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. So, those are all the Clone Wars clones. And up front, my favorite clones of all, the ones that are most accurate to the actual Star Wars movies, and the 2003 to 2004 Clone Wars animation that was based off of the comic books. So, we have, and I've gotten more of these good clones, we have 11 now, 11 Episode 3 clones. They're very nice. The thing that I enjoy most about these is that when you pop the head off, oops, sorry. If you pop the head off, it's a black head, and there's an opening there. I don't know, it was pretty cool. So, let me just put that back on. Try to do it with one hand, because I'm holding the camera. Sorry about this. Okay. Put him back there. There he is. And we got 11 Episode 3 clones. 6 Shock Troopers. Here's a close-up view of the Shock Trooper. Or, I'm not even going to put him on. Shock Trooper's really nice. I don't like the newer design. We have 4 Star Corps troopers. So, here he is. He's holding the RPG, I guess. And then over here we've got 2 recon troopers. These ones are actually really nice. I personally like the back of the torso, how it's got like that red box that fills up half. I don't know, it's just a cool design. And I wish I had the Commander Bow version that it's basically a blue one, so that you get that red square but it's blue. So those are all the clones in the back 2 rows. We've also got a Scout Trooper. This one's a rare figure. He only came with the 2005 Clone Turbo Tank. So it's a pretty nice figure. Up in the front, now I did stock up on some customs from Mini Bigs, which is this really cool website. They sell through Amazon. So yeah, I would like to thank them. I have a custom Heavy Trooper. Now I've played Star Wars Battlefront 2. So, if you've played that game, the Heavy Trooper, he may look familiar. Also, if you've seen the movie where Commander Bakar, he's in the Heavy Trooper armor. Him and a bunch of, like, Red Galactic Marines, they execute Kiadi Mundi. So, if you've seen the Heavy Trooper, you may know what this is. But otherwise, this is basically a blue 501st one. And I gave him the ARC Trooper torso, because it's got the ammo box on the side. I personally, yeah, there's a couple things about these broken clone figures back here. I am missing one ETH Koth Trooper, and I'm missing an ARC Trooper, because I used the ARC Trooper torso for that, and the ETH Koth Trooper's just completely missing. So yeah, that is the Heavy Trooper right there. Let's try focusing it on him one last time. Very nice. He's got the same type of black head and the opening in the helmet, which is a very nice design. So yeah, that's the 501st Heavy Trooper. Next to him, we've got 2 Airborne Troopers, and we got 2 212 Commander Cody's Troopers. All 4 of these orange troopers here, they came in the new 2000. They came in last year's, because I'm filming this right now. So these troops came in last year in the 2014 sets, and they're pretty nice. I like the Airborne Trooper especially. And I figured that since I bought one of these sets, what's a battalion without your commander? I got the Mini Bigs Custom Commander Cody. And I have to say, I am loving it because of the way it looks. I've got it. Basically, it's custom helmet, custom orange visor, with the Commander Cody torso and the bomb squad legs. He's got a custom Mini Bigs weapon. And to give him some boost, I gave him a jetpack that I found. Because Commander Cody does have a jetpack. So that's Commander Cody. On to my personal favorite out of all of them. This is Captain Fordo. Captain Fordo is my top favorite clone commander. And I'm glad that I now have a custom Captain Fordo. So the helmet was a Fordo Corps helmet that came from Mini Bigs as well. That pauldron, the red one right there, that's actually made of paper. I drew marker and stuff, so it looks pretty nice for such a low budget pauldron. And the only thing that's custom about this Fordo is the helmet, actually, because other than that, I used a regular clone trooper torso, put some red arms on him, put the rubber band from it. That's why Thayer doesn't have it. I gave him this is a Space Magnum from Halo, but I'm using it as the Clone Commando's the DC sidearm pistol, and he's got regular clone legs. So that's Captain Fordo. He's new. He's one of my newer customs. You may have seen him in my beta testing video that I made as my last stop motion. And right behind him, we've got 6 shock troopers right there. Next to Fordo, we've got 2 pilots. They look awesome. And there's nothing much to it besides that, but they look awesome. Next to them, I've got the original Commander Cody that I used in previous episodes, but now I'm just considering him a regular clone commander of the 327th Star Corps Troopers, which are behind him. And I gave him his 2 revolvers because looks cool. Next to him, I've got two of the newer ones. Well, they're not really new, but these are the 2013 clones from episode 2. We've got a clone commander, the first one. He came with the ATTE set. And I've got this clone officer. This one actually just came out. I just bought this set. He came with the Hailfire droid. And I removed his custom legs because I didn't like it as much. But otherwise, I'm considering him Captain Alpha because, well, that's what he looks like just without the pauldrons. If you've read the comic books, you might know who Captain Alpha is. And, of course, I'm almost forgetting, but in front we have the original 2002 through 2003 Episode 2 Phase 1 clone. And I put him in front as a tribute because he is awesome. He's the one who started all these minifigures, kind of. And, yeah. So, before I move on to the vehicles, there's one more thing that I don't want to forget. These clone troopers in the back here, these episode 3 ones, just notice that if you compare one to a stormtrooper, it kind of looks like this helmet right here kind of looks like the stormtroopers one, just with the line up there. Also, I don't know, something random to point out, but yeah. Another thing was that the helmet is kind of fatter than this one right here. So I'm moving the board. This helmet right here. This helmet is a bit more thinner. This one's more fat. Both of them are the same type of clone trooper armor, just one's with orange. The reason being for this is just a theory, but these clone troopers were not based off, even though they came out in 2005, which was the same year as episode 3, they were not based off of this is just a theory, like I said. They were not based off of the episode 3 clones, they were actually based off of the 2004 Clone Wars clones that were in the animated cartoon volume 2. So if you've watched that, you may notice that the clones' helmets were wider. So that's why it's just a theory that they're based off of that because of the helmet was wider. But yeah, otherwise still good minifigures. They're really cool, and I did love that Clone Wars animated. So that's all the minifigures. 86 clones in total. Now, moving on to the vehicles, we'll start with this side. I have an ATT. I got an ATTE, also known as the All-Terrain Tactical Enforcer. It's got 6 legs, 3 legs on both sides, 6 legs in total, 4 laser turrets in front, 1 cannon on top, and 2 chain guns in the back. Why are they chain guns? Well, if you played Star Wars Battlefront 2, once again, reference to Star Wars Battlefront 2, but if you've played that, they act as chain guns. Next to the ATTE, we've got the ATAP. This one has a 3rd leg that extends, and you can fold it back up. Ow, my bad. I did put the green pieces back on because I needed the red pieces for something else. But yeah, that's the ATAP. Let's move this out of the way real quick. On to something big. Now, originally, I first had the 2010 HAV A6 Juggernaut, but I didn't like it. And so, I've finally got the set that I've always dreamed of having, the 2005 Clone Turbo Tank. This is the original one, and I love it. I've always wanted this set at first when it first came out, and now I finally have it, which is really nice. It's the best clone set this is the best Lego Star Wars set I've ever gotten. It's just really nice. I like it much better than that Turbo Tank because this one actually has more features that allow you to turn the vehicle. Like, if you bend it from one side, it's kind of inverted, but it goes this way. Or you can bend it the other way and it goes this way. So, yeah. This one doesn't really turn. So, I would definitely recommend getting the 2005 Clone Turbo Tank. Yes, it's expensive, but it's worth it. So those are the turbo tanks right there. In back, I've got the Republic Cruiser. I haven't used this until 4 months ago when I did the Grand Theft Tanks stop motion, but I didn't get this anytime soon. I actually got this when it first came out. I just have never used it because I'm still learning how to do a flying scene in stop motion because it's kind of hard to do. I don't have a lot of special effects, and I'm using a lot of low budget material like Windows Movie Maker. But yeah, that's the Republic frigate. Excuse me for saying cruiser. For the longest time I thought it was a cruiser, but it's actually a frigate because the cruiser's the red one. The frigate is the modified version that they used in Clone Wars, that they put more guns on and they painted it gray. So yeah, that's the cruiser. Still a really good set. So those are all pretty much all the big sets. One in the back, we've got the Headhunter. I'm not going to go into much detail about it. But it is a good set to have. It's basically like a simplified Arc 170, since it's only got 2 wings and it's kind of smaller. It's a very nice set. I didn't expect it to be that big, but you know, good set. Next to it, I've got the V-Wing. This one's another good one to have because during flying scenes, you can basically hold the back of it, and cut your hand out, and it looks like it's flying. So it's a good V-Wing set. V-Wing's a good set. It came with a really nice clone pilot minifigure. Right there. So, all the V-Wing sets, there's like 3 different versions. They're all really nice, but if you want a good minifigure, get the first one. And it's not a lot of money on like eBay right now for a brand new one. Next to that, I got Plo Koon's Fighter, which I customized because I didn't need Plo Koon's Fighter. So now, I have... Let me just lift this up. And yes, Anakin's Azure Angel, which is only titled Modified Starfighter, is... Yeah, it's the actual name for it is the Azure Angel. This showed up in the Clone Wars cartoon. I customized Plo Koon's Starfighter to look like his Azure Angel. I put the 2 turbines on the bottom. It's got the extended guns out there. And let's just say that's R4. But it's basically the Azure Angel. Plo Koon's Starfighter had the very similar patterns to being the Azure Angel, so I just added on some guns and turbines and voila. So, that's the Azure Angel. Custom, I guess. Or semi-custom. Over here I've got 2 Clone Walkers. I actually do enjoy the design of these ones. They have missiles, they got a machine gun right there, and it's a decent sized walker, and it can fit 2 clones on it, so it's pretty nice. And I got 2 of them. Over here I've got 2 very unproportionate AV7 cannons. They're too small compared to the proton cannon set, but I got 2 of them. I don't even use them anymore. I don't know why I got them. Next to them I got 4 Bark Speeders. I don't have any use for these either because they're too big. And next to that, I got this custom... I made this out of multiple different pieces that are not from Star Wars, and I used pieces from the 07 Battle Pack, but it's basically an APC. It fits... Let me bring it up close. This is what it looks like. It fits 2 pilots and 7 clone passengers, so it can hold more than the turbo tank. And it's basically has the same color pattern as the 07 Bark Speeders. The clone pilots can put their guns on these red pieces, and it's got the ion cannons right there. And on the back, it's got this loading thing that goes down so that the clones can load on and off. So that is basically my custom APC. Yes, it's got treads. I don't care. So that's the APC. Over here we've got 4 of the original BARC speeders. These ones are so much better because not only do they save more space than those BARC speeders, but they fit 2 people. And so they're basically like twin BARC speeders. And these were the 07 battle packs. One of these speeders was the first LEGO Star Wars set that I ever got that included clone minifigures. So it was very nice. Next to that, I've got the 2005 BARC speeder that came with that awesome looking, sexy clone turbo tank. And it's also a very nice speeder. I like the... sorry about the camera. Can it zoom in? Can it zoom in? Can it zoom in? Anyway, the point is, it's got really nice turrets on the side. Nice detail. And everything. It's very original. And, of course, the scout trooper over here. Oops, can't see him. The scout trooper is the one to drive it. So that's the 05 BARC speeder. And next to these 4 BARC speeders, we've got the alternate mode of the ATRT. This I decided to build because, number one, the ATRT I had was really tall and big, and I only had one of them, and it was kind of annoying to use. And also, the majority wins with these clone walkers. So I got rid of the ATRT, but I used the pieces to make the alternate mode, which is this like shuttle, and it looks really nice. So that is the alternate mode of the ATRT, which is like the shuttle. The recon trooper opens this up and gets in and closes it and everything. And that's basically the alternate mode. I don't know what it's called, so I just call it like low altitude shuttle, the LAS. So that concludes all the vehicles, all the clones, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed seeing me showcase all of things. Now you know how many clone vehicles and minifigures I have. Then that I don't use all of them on camera. So, yeah, see you guys next time.